Welcome back to the Kearsarge Chronicle. I'm Lori Lauritsen, and today we have Kevin Simone with us at Clarke's Hardware. And we have an exciting new product here at Clarke's. We're now Benjamin Moore dealers, and Kevin is our main paint man and is going to tell us all about the Ben Moore paints. Kevin?
It's a paint in really good demand. Is very eco-friendly, so we're happy to introduce this to our line.
And Kevin, can you tell us about some of these special paints that Ben Moore has come out with? We have a selection right here, and maybe you could tell us, starting with the Aura Bath and Spa paint. What is this paint?
It is the first time that we can offer a paint in a flat finish for a bathroom, so it's really good for places where there's a lot of moisture. And it's a paint that doesn't need a foundation. But the other thing, beyond just doing a white, we can offer it in any of the colors that Ben Moore offers. So it's got a wide range of color available. Now,
you said that it doesn't need any base. Do you mean a primer?
Yes, indeed. The two of the products that we carry, being the Aura, which is the best one, and then the Regal Select, are both primer and paint in one. So one could go straight over bare sheetrock with one of those paints, and a guaranteed coverage within 2 coats, a maximum of 2 coats. So it's cutting down a lot on, if you're having somebody do the work for you, even if the product's a little more expensive, you're cutting out on the labor time, which is the most expensive part of a job, typically a paint job.
Now, they also have a line of exterior paints. Are those the Aura paints, or are they a Regal or a Ben?
At the moment, we're carrying the Ben in an external, but by the summertime, we will have the Aura paint, which is the super premium of the external paints, and it comes in a couple of different lusters. So we will have that, and we will also have the Regal Select in an exterior paint.
Now, I know that there are also some Benjamin Moore brushes. How do they differ from, say, some of the other brushes that we carry?
It's a very nice line of brushes, probably comparable with a Purdy brush, which is one of the top of the lines, but they're made really particular to this Gen X Benjamin Moore product that we're carrying. So the recommendation is that you use one of their brushes, because one of the premium, super premium paint being the Aura, it might need a little stiffer brush because of its application properties. So they're sort of specific to Ben Moore, although they can be used for any other paint product.
Okay, so you could use them, and you could use a Purdy brush with the Benjamin Moore paint.
Absolutely.
But your results might be better using the brush made for that particular paint.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, that's great.
But never discount a Purdy, because they are one of the top of the lines for paint brushes.
Now, what about the VOC, the Vollek organic compounds that we're hearing so much about, that the paint companies are trying to remove from the paints? Are these low VOCs?
They are indeed, and that's probably one of the things I should have mentioned first, is that they are very low in VOCs, and even the Gen X system, which is the system of colorants that we add, does not add any VOCs to the paint itself, which is different from what the original colorants were. So it's a very low VOC. The state of New Hampshire dictates about a maximum of 250, and these come under 50.
Wow.
For the VOCs, the volatile organic compounds. So we're trying to be ecologically sound. And in fact, Benjamin Moore makes one line called the Natura, which is completely VOC free. So what it allows is quick drying, a return to your living space quickly, and then very decent conditions to go back into without any poisons or anything else.
That's great. Now, I was reading a little bit on these Ben Moore paints, and most of them said that you can do a recoat within about an hour. Is that correct?
That's correct. And that is mainly because of the waterborne system of colorant that they're using. So it allows a recoat, and once again, if a contractor's doing it, it's getting them in and out of your workspace and allowing you to get back into your living space in a hurry.
Oh, that's great, because I just painted my bathroom and I did not use a Benmore paint. We didn't have them when I bought the paint, and I would do the first coat and then I'd have to wait 2 or 3 hours before I could go back. And so the project took me 3 weeks because I didn't always have time to go back that day. So
Yeah, and you were
that's a
probably
quick
facing an
turnaround.
odor for quite a long time
Yeah.
as it dried, whereas this is a very low odor. All of their products have a very low odor, which goes along with the low VOCs.
Thank you, Kevin. And we'll be back next week when we're going to actually watch Kevin do some color matching.